All right, you ready? What's up, everybody? We're here at Foxwoods again today. We had a wild ride last night. We ran all around this place, gambled like a bunch of degenerates. We came out okay, hit a couple of nice, no jackpots, but a lot of like right under a hand pay jackpots, which sometimes is actually better because you don't have to worry about taxes. Today we're gonna do probably some bubble craps. I think I'm gonna do a bubble craps video today, so lock in. We're gonna view the player history first. All right, so this machine looks decent, better than the rest of them. So, what we're gonna do, I think we're gonna go, I got a voucher for $100. I got another $100 we'll throw in. It does have the bad number on here. However, we're gonna change that. But sometimes it might come right back. Now, I usually always hop the hearts and the sevens on the come out roll because for whatever reason, it just loves. All right, this thing's like way too loud here.
Place your bets.
All right.
We're coming up. Craps, yellow.
So, repeat last bet. And let's go. All right, 8.
8. Easy 8.
We're gonna start off with a little 10 across.
It's time to place your bets.
Do 2 on all the hards. 4. All right, so that pays us 18, so we'll go 5, 5, 5. Oh, I didn't get the hard 4 back. Don't be hard 4. Oh, okay, hard 6, we'll take it. We're gonna press all that up. And then we're gonna press up our 6, 9, and 10. Now 15 across is not a bad, all right, 3 crap.
3 craps.
Ace deuce, you know, makes me a little nervous, but when you see a horn, bet a horn. All right, well, that worked out good. I think that's like 27 bucks, yeah. All right, we're gonna leave the horn up, and we're gonna hit it again. Hard 6 again, dude, that's perfect. This machine's a hard 6 machine, man, so we're gonna press that up. All those at 2, we're gonna leave it at 15. We're just gonna collect. 6. All right, lost my hard 6. That's okay. We'll go 5 on it. Press up our 6 and 8. And that's a 7. All right. We made $13 after all of that nonsense. It's one of those games where you just never know when to pull down. Not that we're betting a lot. We didn't make anything there. Repeat last bet, and then we'll go 4 up. We'll go a horn. All right, 9. All right, basically just lost all our profit there. Sometimes when it sevens out like that, though, I do like to go a little smaller when we start. I'll do $1 on the hards, not on the hops, and then we'll do a $4 horn. Or, fuck it. 8. Alright. Basically got our horn bet back there. 5. Not bad. Make everything 10. 9. Press all our hards. Alright, that was the point. So now we're gonna go hop all of our hards and sevens for $1 each. 10. So I usually don't ever play the pass line. I know it's kind of like, you know, you get better money with the odds and stuff. But to be honest, I just feel like it's one of those things where you get locked in and then you just don't ever want to pull down. I like to press and then pull down when I'm comfortable with where I'm at. Let's go. That's a 7. Almost got the bonus that we didn't get. All right, let's do our hot bets again. Come on, give me a 7 now, you bastard. No, that's an 8. All right. All right. I'm gonna go 10 across again. I'm gonna go 2 on all the hards. It's my setup. Now, there's really no strategy with bubble craps. It's really just trying to catch a hot roll. It's very difficult to do this and come out a millionaire
Is better. Don't forget your hard 8.
unless you go crazy aggressive. Oh my God, see? So I just had over $100 out. 20, 40, 60, 80, yeah. Over 100 bucks. Left 11 bucks in the machine, some say that's bad luck. However, anytime you're getting a good roll and then you press your bets, whether you're betting, I've gone $100 a number, I've gone $50 a number, I've gone $5 a number. Whenever you have these machines know when you have a lot of money out, I swear to God. I put a ticket in one time for 1,200 bucks. And I swear to God, PSO. Couldn't believe it. Bet $1 across, it'll roll for fucking 30 rolls. It's crazy. We're gonna give this one more go. Sometimes though, you just gotta go big for a couple rolls and then you'll be back. Again, not always the best strategy. Could bury you, but could make you. Alright, that's an ace deuce. We didn't make shit on that. Repeat last bet. Do the horn. And that's a 7. We made, maybe broke even on that one. Repeat last bet. Might have made $1 on that. Alright, 5. Alright, with all these 7s here, I'm going to go off one roll, and I'm going to actually hop the 7s, and I'm going to do the hard way. It's just fun. Okay, well, I didn't have my horn bet, did I? But that scares me again, so I might repeat last bet, and then bet the horn for $4. All right, see, I'm in tune with this. I'm in tune with this because, like, when you see all these friggin' 7s coming out, a lot of times I'm just like, fuck it, I'll hop the 7s every roll. I don't give a shit because if you're only gonna give me 2 rolls, it ain't worth going out. So let's repeat last bet and $4 horn. All right, 5 again. What did 5 bring last time? It was 7. So we're gonna just repeat last bet. I know we're not really making any money, but this is just to prove this machine can be rigged, but probably not. But it might be good. Let's go 5 out. We just got to get over the hump with all these 7s, you know what I'm saying? 4. All right. Finally making some money. Press our 4, 6, and 8. And that's a 7, dude. So this thing's on 7 mode, so we're just going to be hopping the 7s pretty much every roll now. Hard 4, we got some money on that. 30 bucks for a $1 hop. Repeat last bet. 7 right back. Hard 4 right back. We actually made more money on our hop bet than I would have if I had $10 or $5 on the actual place bet. So that was actually pretty good. So we're going to repeat last bet. And here we go. Take a hard 4 again. Oh, I thought that was going to be a hard 4. It likes that deuce. Alright. What do you do now? Let's look at the history here. So, it was on a decent roll, right? When I showed up. And we got a little bit of a roll there. And then, we got a little bit of a roll there, but only a few. We didn't make number on one number. Then we did basically a PSO. Then we basically had an atrocious history there. Then we basically did a PSO again. Then we got 3 rolls, 7. Now we got 3 rolls. So I'm gonna stick with this like 7 strategy right now. And again, I'm not going here to make a fortune right now. I'm just trying to prove that these machines can be either way, right? You can get them on a God roll and they pay you great. You could run $200 up to, you could run 200 bucks up to like 1,600 easily if you don't get a 7. You could also lose everything immediately if you have a machine like this. And it's just, when you bet low, I feel like you get a better roll versus when you start out high. It tends to like crush you because it knows you have a lot of money out and there's a camera in there, and I guarantee when this thing's bouncing and it lands like, and it sees 6 and a 1 or a 3 and a, like, it'll just stop. Like, and sometimes it won't even roll. You'll be like, thing didn't even roll, and it gives you a 7. and you're like, you know that the machine purposely stopped because the camera saw that it was on a 7. And even if it, sometimes these things bounce crazy, and other times it's just like barely bounces and you're like 7. You're like, really? So anyway, let's stick with our strategy here. We're gonna go $1 on all the hops, $1 on all the hards. Hard 10, that's good, that's 30 bucks. Should just be doing double last bet. Repeat. Two on everything. 8, that was a point. All right, repeat last bet. Here's a hard way. Hard 4, baby, that's 60 bucks. The hot bets are great because they're, what, 30 to 1? Yeah, so $2 pays you 60 bucks. We're up 30 bucks. I mean, we're just having fun. Let's repeat last bet. Aces. All right. Try our horn. See a horn, bet a horn. And then we're gonna go 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Now that we got a few 7s out of the way, then we'll go $1 on all the hards. We're not gonna hop anything. 9. All right. Press our 9. We're just gonna press 5 on what comes. 9 again. That's all you press it. So now we can go 6 and 8 to 10, and that's hit it. Aces. I didn't have a horn. Sometimes I get scared of aces, but we're gonna go 4 on that. Let's go, baby. 11. Horn bet. See a horn, bet a horn. Leave that up. Let's hit it. Hard 6. That's good. Only had $1 on it, but 2 on each now. And then let's go 10 on every number. We'll go heavy on the 9. And that's a 7 as soon as you press your bet. It's typical of these machines, right? You get a little bit of a roll. What did we get there? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rolls, and then we 7'd out. Aces we didn't make any money on, but the 11 we did. Again, it's hit or miss, right? So let's play back to our original strategy, and we're gonna go, let's go 2 on everything. It does like the hards on the come out. That's a 7. We made 30 bucks on that, so we made a little profit there, not much. We're gonna repeat last bet. But it is crazy how like 7s come out like all at once. It is nuts. And to be honest, I'm just gonna repeat the last bet because I don't trust it just yet. All right, that's a 6. All right. Let's go $1 on all the hards, and we'll go 5 across for minimal loss if we lose. 3. Got nothing there. No, I don't want to do a $20 horn bet. Be sick if it smacked. Let's go! And that's an 8. Okay. Press our 8. Put $1 back there. That's a 5. Make everything 10. Let's see if I'm wrong. Prove me wrong, baby. All right, 8. All right. $4 hard 8. 10. That's good. That's the point. All right. So let's do our hot bets again. We're gonna go 2 each. It's crazy how sometimes you can make more money on hot bets than you can on actually playing the game. It is wild. All right. I say we're gonna stick with it. That's a 3 crap. $6 horn. Seems like every time we get a 3, we get something another horn. All right, that's a 6. All right, lose our hard 6. We're gonna get that back. We're gonna press 6 and 8 up to 15. And that's an 8. That's why we press our 8. Go 20 on those. And that's a 7. We lose. Okay. All right, we're down a little bit here. We're gonna go 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Get a hard number, we'll be back. That's an 8. We're gonna repeat last bet. Really no strategy here. I'm just experiencing. See, I'm telling you, dude, I don't trust it. PSO like crazy, bro. All right, repeat last bet. That's a 7 again, dude. See, imagine if I was out, I would have just probably lost all my money. Repeat last bet. Well, we could do this all day. We get a 7 on every roll. And we're gonna go off one roll. We're gonna repeat last bet. That's a 5. All right, a little better. We're gonna place them all for $5 each. Then we're gonna do our hards, $1. That's a fucking horn bet. That's a horn bet if I ever seen a horn bet. That's another 3. We made some money on that. Press it up 2. Hit it. 5. Alright, let's make 6 and 8, 10. I always like making 6 and 8 heavy because statistically they come out the most, which is why they pay the least. So, down a hundy. We're gonna do all of our bets here. Alright. We're gonna repeat last bet just to see. Okay. Thought that was gonna be a 5-2. So we're gonna go 5 everywhere, 2 on all the hards. Send it. 9. Alright, we're at 10 across. 5. Alright, we're just gonna go all in here. I'm getting sick of this. And that's a 7. See, you go all in. The machine knows you have all your money out, 7's out. Not always. A lot of people have a lot of luck with these machines, and I have too. Don't get me wrong. I definitely have won my fair share on bubble craps. However, today we lost a whole $200. What are you gonna do? Subscribe. Yeah, when we got back home, I rewatched that, and we did lose 400. But what you didn't see is we went back in for another 200, and we got all of it back, baby. We're back. Please subscribe. We're dying out here.